Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And now a chance to look here at the race for Rookie of the Year. Halfway through the season, these are the top rookies so far. Well, you look at the great. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
This is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
Yeah, some guys hit that rookie wall, but he just keeps getting better, and now his team is relying on him.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans.
Here we go.
Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. Murray out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Messi in at the center position. And for the Rockets, Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. And it's the great in at the 1 spot. Greg, in the middle of a season like this, what possible road bumps could teams run into?
Well, I think it's important that players not fall into that trap of looking too far ahead, right? This is when it's important for a team to stay focused and be in the moment. These are the dog days of the season.
Here's the great. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. The 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Houston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Poole, no good. For the New Orleans Pelicans, their last game a loss to Indiana. Şengün with the bucket.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And one of those high variance teams, at times the Pelicans seem like a factor, but other times they falter. How do you evaluate them?
Yeah, they certainly have some top-tier talent at the top of the roster, but they've had a very difficult time staying healthy, and ultimately that always interrupts your momentum.
It sure does. Now, Poole following the miss by Jabari Smith from deep. Messi finds Williamson. Shot clock at 5. Cans the shot from the wing.
And that's what separates Zion from a lot of guys. He's got all of that strength, but he still has a very soft touch.
Here's the great. 5 points in the game. Launches a 3. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. And it's 8 points for the great.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach. Ime Udoka. We talked about the problems that Zion Williamson can give a team inside. And coach said it's not about the shots that Zion makes, it's about the shots his teammates miss. We have to make sure that we body up Zion and not let him convert misses into makes. Might be hard finding volunteers willing to body up Zion. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. They set the pick. Williamson, the pass to Murray. It's blocked. And he recovers it. Shot clock at 2.
And you know what, call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
And the basket by the great.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Houston leading by 11. In the corner, Şengün with it. And KD the bucket on the assist by Şengün. KD's got a couple of threes now in the first for Houston. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
They just committed too many mistakes. It was impossible to overcome.
Jones checked in for New Orleans. Jose Alvarado comes in for Murray. Williamson against Smith. And they get it. Williamson, the pass to Alvarado. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Rockets have gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. Here's the Great. Crops in the layup for 2. The Great's got 13 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum.
Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Amen Thompson comes in for Tari Eason. And the Great subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Pools checked in for New Orleans. DeJounte Murray comes in for Jose Alvarado. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. So for New Orleans right now, Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. Jordan Poole is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Messi in at the 5.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Murray kicks to Poole. And the Pelicans miss again.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create his shot more or less at will.
Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Smith comes in for Tari Eason. Here's the Great. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Pelicans trailed by 19. Pass to Messi. New Orleans moving it around. Murray, good.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Durant in the corner. And he's good on the 3-ball. Durant's got 12 now in this quarter.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Fires for 3, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
I like their offensive approach. They've been aggressive, but under control.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
And so it's Houston with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back right after this.
To center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Someone left the window open. One more time, a round of applause for the first.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the New Orleans Pelicans. So, fellas, what other types of lopsided contests does this remind you of?
May 19th is like me versus Kenny in a dunk contest.
Or May 20th, Shaq versus me in a foul shooting contest.
Or either of you versus me in a staying on topic contest?
Oh, good one, Ernie.
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Pelicans.
They've looked weak.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from the great.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Pelicans. It's an 18-point game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. A perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. And it's the great in a point. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And it's Murray with the jam.
Wow, Murray really taking off right there, playing over the top of the defense.
Here's the great driving in. A special move before the shot. The great's got 22.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
Inside, Messi. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 6 assists here tonight.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
And you think of the different styles of play. Tim is the one that you prefer watching.
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play. And I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can. Poole outside. Messi finds Murray. And it's off from three-point range. Rockets leading by 21. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to Messi. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That is his first foul of the game.
Making the right pass is the first thing on Poole's mind. He wants to be the floor general.
Rockets have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Here's the great. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
It has certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Murray outside. Shot clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
To the paint. Here's Messi. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Houston's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. The great misses. Pelicans shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Well, you won't find many point guards with better physical tools, Tim, than DeJounte Murray.
Well, Kevin, he's 6'4" with a 6'10" wingspan. That makes him disruptive defensively, and he is more than capable on the other end.
Şengün kicks to Smith. Here's the great. 30 points in the game. Shakes him. And a dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Without question, the great displaying his skills today.
Yeah, this coaching staff is frustrated right now. They just can't figure out a way to slow him down. They've got to push him off his spot.
Tari Eason's checked in for Thompson. The Pelicans also changing it up. Matkovic is checked in, and Jones subbed in for Williamson. Outside for Murray, beyond the arc. The great grabs the miss.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Here's Eason. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Eason's got 5.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Murray scanning the floor. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Wow, you talk about being in the zone. Murray deciding to call his own number tonight, and it has worked. The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
52 seconds left in the third. Pass to Matkovic. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Matkovic has got his first points in this one. This one for 3, and another 3 for Houston.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
It's stolen, unhindered, going all the way.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Jones, no one around him, knocks down the 3 ball. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Here's the great. He has 40. There's the 3.
Count it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's just great awareness. One eye on the clock, one eye on the hoop.
And so it's Houston with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become so we see the Rockets taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, the great.